So we got to here. In order to make it easier to work with, I would suggest dividing everything by 2, and then doing a quadratic formula. A of 1, B of 1, C of -4. Plug it in, and we simplify things. Always when you have a plus or minus, always separate those terms. So we got -1/2, and this is going to be over 2. 1 plus 16 is 17, square root of, and that's it. I can't simplify it any more than that. So here we go. So I've got x equals -1 plus or minus radical 17 over 2. How many answers for x is this?
2.
There's the -1/2 plus radical 17 over 2. -1/2 minus radical 17 over 2. Which means that for our answer, we're going to have 2 sets of coordinates.
This is why.
And so one of them is -1/2 plus radical 17 over 2. The other one is -1/2 minus radical 17 over 2. We have to find the y that goes with each one of these x's.
Did you do this last year?
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
They were horrible.
Now, you could plug this into either of these equations. Which one do you think I recommend?
The simpler one.
The
bigger
simpler one. Except for Brian, who can do the other one. If y equals x plus 1, if this is my x, how do I find the y that goes with this x? I add 1 to it. Now, if I have -1/2 plus radical 17 over 2 plus 1,
2 over 2. It's -3 over 2.
Can we just keep it like
these
that?
two are like terms. This one is not. 1 plus -1/2 is
Half.
positive 1/2, and we still have that radical 17.
Wouldn't the other one be like 3 over? No. It would just be same thing but minus radical.
No.
That would be 3 over 2.
We are adding. We can combine our like terms,
Yeah, no,
but that's.
the other y.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, would it just be same thing? But
Exactly.
Mine.
So it's this plus 1. So I can add the 1 to the -1/2 to get positive 1/2, and I still have that there. And now I have my 2 points, my 2 answers.
This is.
Okay, stop. Example 19.2. 2 equations here. Do you remember what shape this makes?
Circle.
Circle. And this one here, I don't expect you to know this yet, but this makes a shape called a hyperbola. I can spell it.
Whatever.
No, hyperbola, not a whatever.
Is it
I think the
that
line was a whatever.
either
So,
or?
what this looks like, 3 possibilities again. Our hyperbola could not touch it at all. But this is a math book. They're not going to do that because they want you to do work and stuff. It could come down and touch here and touch here. How many solutions would there be?
4.
2 in this case if it comes and touches. Or
4.
we might have a circle with a hyperbola that does this.
No.
4.
And there would be 4 answers, except a little bit more symmetrical than I drew it.
Are you kidding? I'd like to change the whatever to.
I hated these last year. They were the worst problems.
Drew, we can use.
So here we go. We've got 2 equations, 2 unknowns. We can do substitution or elimination.
Both.
In this case,
Substitution.
I would go for elimination.
Oh.
Y squareds cancel each other out.
Oh yeah.
And this is 3, divide both sides by 3, and square root of both sides, and x equals what?
1.
Yes, except what did I forget?
Plus or minus.
Brad.
Plus or minus. Anytime you take the square root of both sides, plus or minus on the right. So 2 possibilities for x.
1, 1, 1, -1.
So x could be 1 or -1. And let's see where we go. What equation do you want to use to plug things into?
The
The
first one.
top
First
one.
one? Okay. So in the case that x equals a positive 1, we have x squared plus y squared equals 9, where x is a positive 1. What's y squared?
Just y squared. Oh.
8, square root of both sides, and y equals
2 add 2.
2.
Plus, same.
And simply square root of both sides, we're going to do plus or minus.
Wait.
This is a 2, by the way. Okay. So for an x of positive 1, the y could be
Positive.
plus or minus 2 radical 2.
Oh, okay,
Now we have to do this again, except with an x of -1, because we have to consider this possibility. So we have x squared plus y squared equals 9.
The same thing.
And it's going to end up the same thing because -1 squared is positive. And we y squared equals 8. Same blah, 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 blah as before, and we've got plus or minus 2 radical 2. So for an x of negative 1, y is also 2 radical 2.
But it's not over, is it?
There's 4 answers.
Actually, it is.
What?
Because we can have 1 and positive 2 radical 2, 1 and negative 2 radical 2, negative 1 and positive 2 radical 2, negative 1 and negative 2 radical 2.
So it is
So
four
those
answers.
these are the 4 answers.
But it's just condensed.
So how do you
Now.
know when it's hyperbola?
You don't have to know that.
They're both expired.
I'm just pointing it out to you so you can see what it looks like graphically. You guys get to do this.
Yay.
Oh boy.
I just finished it.
Yay. All right.
Because that's number 9.
Now, so this is one way to specify all 4 answers. I think the book in the answers section usually has it like this. If you wanted to, you could write out all 4 of them. Negative with a positive, and negative with a negative. And this is just nasty.
There's no negative.
Positive, positive,
Oh, I see.
negative, negative, positive, negative, negative. Try not to die on us. Now, the other possibility,
That's a double cop. There you go.
in this case, I will also accept this. Here's another one. You don't have to know this. This is a hyperbola. What shape is this?
Line.
Line or whatever.
Circle.
And what this looks like, by the way, is here's the hyperbola, and the line goes like this. How many solutions? 2. 2 solutions.
4.
Okay. I could do. We've got substitution or elimination. What's probably going to be easier here?
Substitution. Substitution.
I would do substitution and plug this in for y right there. I don't even want to know what Dwight is doing.
I dropped something.
That's very exciting. Okay, so negative x squared minus 2x. Let's move this over. Plus 4 equals 0. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Multiply everything by negative 1. Can we factor?
Yeah.
2 and 2.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can.
Quadratic equation. Or quadratic formula.
2.
Yeah, 2 is
Let's see, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a comes out to negative 1. So 20, square root of 20 is 2 radical 5 over 2. Those 2 cancel each other out. And we have negative 1 plus or minus radical 5. So that gives us a cue that we've got an x of negative 1 plus radical 5 and negative 1 minus radical 5. Which equation do you want to use to solve for the corresponding y?
bottom.
I would recommend this one.
Yeah.
So whatever our x is, we're going to need to take the negative of that and then subtract 2. Eek. Let's come over here then. I should have left that. Oh, all right. So this one here, we've got negative 1 plus radical 5. And we're plugging that in from here. I would appreciate if you would stop talking. Minus 2. Distribute the negative. We've got 1 minus radical 5 minus 2. Combine our like terms and we have negative 1 minus radical 5. A little bit fast, but if you were watching, listening, that should have made sense. So if we've got, now for this case, we've got negative 1 minus radical 5. That's our x that we're plugging into here, so we need a negative of that. And with a minus 2 at the end, distribute the negative.
1 plus.
Minus 2, 1 minus 2 is negative 1, and a plus there. And here we have our 2 answers, because remember, the way it looked over here, there were going to be 2 solutions. I agree very much. And that's probably a good time to stop the video.
Should have said, like, and that's it.